If you are a new YouTuber over 40 and wondering what the secret is to build a successful YouTube business, well, there are a few secrets, but one of the most important is quite simply consistency. Consistency in posting your videos, yeah, for sure, but consistency in just getting off your ass and doing it when you don't want to. Like today, for instance, I feel like shit. I don't want to be doing this. I want to be in bed, quite frankly, but I'm not going to be building my YouTube business in bed. So I thought, get up and just go post something. So today I just want to talk about consistency, about really pushing yourself during those times when you just don't want to be doing it, because it's going to happen sooner or later. In the beginning, building your YouTube channel can be fun. You're learning so many new things, and I'm somebody who loves to learn new skills, anything really, except for Portuguese. I have not been learning Portuguese in my new country, so that's a whole different thing. But anyway, back to our YouTube. So consistency. It's not just about posting videos once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever your schedule is. You need to stick to whatever schedule you've decided. But consistency and getting up every single day and working on your YouTube business. And maybe that means you're learning about how to do thumbnails or titles or researching your niche a little bit more. There's always something else that you can be doing. Hey, do you see my kitty back there? That's my assistant Milo back there. Consistency means showing up every single day for your YouTube business, but really what that means is consistently showing up for yourself. It can mean doing some research. If you have a couple channels that you go to often that are in a similar niche such as yours, and really analyzing what works and what doesn't, and modeling those things that do work in your own channel. So I've been doing YouTube for, 4 or 5 years, I don't really know. I started off in, I guess it was 2020, when I was forced to close the doors on my yoga business that I'd had for about 20 years. And so anyway, that was how I started YouTube, and I had no idea. I knew nothing about YouTube. I thought you just made some videos and you posted them and that was that. I had a lot to learn. And over the years, I have really, I dove in and I learned everything I possibly could. And what I learned is that it's much, much easier than it seems. It doesn't need to be so darn hard. My main goal here is to help people. And of course, yeah, I gotta make money too, just like anybody else. I gotta put food on the table. But I have always been inspired to help other people and animals, pretty much everybody out there. But I thought when I was starting over in my 50s, what do I really want to do? And the main thing that kept coming up again and again and again is I want to help people. And I thought, well, gosh, right now there's an awful lot of people who are losing their jobs in the United States and who are looking for something else to do. And a lot of those folks are my age. They're, over 40, over 50, and looking for something substantial to take the place of the career that they had before. And I don't know about you, but when you get to be this age, you don't want to work as hard as you used to. And maybe you can't work as hard as you used to. Like for me, I've got some pretty serious health stuff going on. I can't work as hard as I used to. So I really appreciate having a YouTube business. I can do it all from right here at home. Or I can also film when I go to the beach or live my life. And all of that can go towards contributing to a really successful YouTube business or multiple YouTube businesses like I have. And you can be creative. You can have a YouTube channel that's on basically anything, as long as you can monetize it. I mean, you don't want to rely solely on the YouTube Partner Program. That is great extra cash, but usually it's not enough for people to pay their bills. But it sure is a nice, extra little cushion there. So, where was I? Okay, that's the other thing I love about YouTube too. It's helping me to grow. Oh my gosh, like I have always been so shy. And the idea of putting myself on camera like I'm doing right here, right now, oh my God, no, that was never in the cards before. But I love how it's helping me to grow and how it's helping me to get so much more comfortable, not just being on camera, but with my relationships and simply just like walking down the street here in this village. And it used to be that I was so shy. I wouldn't say hi to anybody. And now I say hello, or actually it's hola, bom dia, or hola, boa tarde, because I live in Portugal. Main reason why I started this channel is to help other people. I have learned a great deal over the years, and I've learned that it doesn't need to be so darn hard. In fact, it's pretty darn easy. It's honestly, in my mind, it's the easiest business where you can start from home, work from home, and build something really substantial. Of course, there's a few things that you need to do, but honestly, I've had really successful brick and mortar businesses. I would never do it again. I have all the respect in the world for people that have brick and mortar businesses because I know how hard it is. A YouTube business, I'm telling you, it is so easy compared to that. And it can also provide far greater financial benefit over time if you stick to it. That's the other great thing. When you have your own YouTube business, well, you can do it from just about anywhere in the whole wide world. I wonder if you could live anywhere in the whole wide world, where would you live? Do I really believe that just about anybody can be successful at YouTube? Why, yes, I sure do. I sure do. And why is that? Well, because there's a proven roadmap. If anybody follows this roadmap, if you have a, at least somewhat presentable way of connecting with people on camera, I believe you can be successful. I've even seen people on YouTube who are wildly successful, who have zero camera presence. I know, like, I'm an expert, right? No. But I'm telling you, I just am amazed when I see people who have zero camera presence and they're wildly successful. Like, how does that happen? Because they are connecting with their tribe. And that's what it's about, authenticity. Okay, that's the other secret sauce. I was gonna save it for another video, but I'm just gonna squeeze it in here and see if you like it. So the YouTube CEO, Neil Mohan, he said very clearly that he believes the secret sauce of YouTube is authenticity. It's just simply being yourself. And when we are ourselves on camera or just out there in the world, that's when we tend to connect to our tribe. Have you ever noticed that? Like when you're with somebody who you can just totally be yourself, that connection goes so much deeper. And oftentimes those are the relationships that last because we're just being ourselves. You don't have to pretend to be anything other than you are. And that's the beauty of YouTube, that you can just be who you are. And eventually the algorithm is going to find your tribe. You're going to keep feeding information to the YouTube algorithm that is clear and concise. And eventually you are going to find your tribe of folks that connect to you. They're looking just for you and what you have to say. This is the other thing that I just love about having a YouTube business. I can just be myself. I don't have to pretend to be anybody else because this right here is enough. Not for everybody, but for the people that are looking for this. I don't have to pretend to be anything other than I am right here, right now. I have something to say, and I so much want to help people out there. I'm not going to help everybody. There's going to be a whole bunch of people that are totally irritated by me and how I am. And they're not going to be impressed with the information I have or how I share it. But there are going to be a lot of people out there who do connect to what I have to say and who are grateful for the way I teach it and the way I offer it. So anyway, I'm going to be offering up this online program, and it's going to be at a pay what you can scale. so that hopefully it'll be affordable to anybody that is really serious about building a YouTube business and finding real freedom. I also have, along with that program, it's actually really good, a workbook that I created that walks you through step by step. And then the thing I love about that too is I like to have things, I like books. I like to have something that I can refer to often, not always going on screen, not always going on my computer. And it's really nice. Oh, I think I actually have it right here. It's got scribbles all over it. So anyway, so that's the book, and it's got a lot of exercises in here for you, and lots of really pertinent information. You know, I've studied everybody who, I've studied the greats, and I learned, you know, how did they do it? How did they build their success? What works for them, and how can I integrate that into my channel and share that with other people? So anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'm super stoked to share it with you, and I cannot wait to see you grow in wonderful new ways with your YouTube business. Ciao for now.